Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again to all of our partnering schools, especially Oaklawn in Oshkosh and Wilson in Neenah, for allowing us to show our viewers what learning looks like at an active school. Joining me now is Ann Rumbuck. She's the Safe Routes to School coordinator for the Oshkosh Area School District. Thank you very much for being here today, Ann.
Thank you.
Awesome. So what is Safe Routes to School? That's what we're here to talk about. Can you explain a little bit about what that is?
Sure. Safe Routes to School is a group of people we gather to take a look at. We have the 5 E's that we work with, and that's engineering, enforcement, education, and encouragement, and also evaluation. And in engineering, we take a look at pavement markings on the street in the school zone area. Enforcement, we deal with the law enforcement, and we work side by side with them to figure out things that may need to happen in a certain area. Education, we talk about different things to the kids to help them learn more about what they need to do, and their parents with a parent pledge program. Encouragement, we offer incentives to kids who do walk and bike to school, which is always a fun way to do it. And then evaluation, we go through and look over bike and walk audits and things like that.
All right. So talk a little bit about why does Safe Routes to School exist, or why is it important to have a Safe Routes to School program?
It's important to have the program because, as we found out 5 years ago, there is a need in probably every community. We didn't think so here neither, but as we got into it, it felt like there was more to get involved in it. So we have learned it helps kids to figure out ways to get to school safely. That's biking and walking, and it helps us to grow up, make our community better, to encourage our parents to slow down in school zone areas and different things like that.
Cool. So, we have a little graphic up on the screen here that less than 15% of all school trips are made by biking and walking, which 50 years ago it was half.
Right.
So it's definitely something that biking and walking has kind of gone by the wayside. Kids don't have that opportunity to walk uphill both ways in the school, up in the snow to get to school as maybe their parents or grandparents used to. So
right.
Definitely something important. So we've got some data, local data actually, that the Safe Routes to School Task Force collects on routes or ways kids get to school.
Yep.
and parent perceptions of safety. So
right.
We've got a graph up here. Do you want to explain what that is?
That is a graph that shows from a school how many kids, how they get to school in the morning. And those are the different schools that we did an audit at. And obviously the one that sticks out the most is probably the family vehicle, which isn't always too positive for us. But we try to encourage people to continue to walk and bike more than what they do now.
Yeah, so hopefully, we do these survey numbers again, or the task force does these survey numbers again. Maybe the walk and the bike numbers will be a little higher,
right.
Hopefully, right?
Yep.
So, and then the next slide is parent concerns that children walk or bike, or why they don't walk, I guess.
Right. They do have all their reasons why they don't want to walk or bike, and we always try to encourage them. We realize weather, climate can be a big deal, but we tend to still go out in the weather, so we encourage kids to do that, and believe it or not, there are kids that walk in the winter. So
it's winter. We're
yep.
in Wisconsin. We have to deal with it.
Yes.
So we're going to skip right over to one of the things that the Oshkosh Task Force is very involved with, which is bike rodeos. May is National Bike to School Month, and we've got some bike rodeos coming up. Do you want to share about that?
We do. We have 2 bike rodeos coming up in May. May 15th will be our annual bike rodeo at Jefferson Elementary School, and then May 22nd is our first one at the new Oaklawn School. So we're excited about both of them. Both of them will include a bike course, lots of giveaways. There will be helmet fitting, and the fire department will have an activity. And also Fang from the Timber Rattlers will be joining us at both of those bike rodeos. So we encourage kids and their families to come out to either one or both and have some fun with us.
And they're free to the public, right?
They are
Open
free
to
the public. Yep.
Excellent. So we hope, thanks very much, Ann, for being here today. So we hope that kids and families learned a little bit more about biking and walking to school and how safe it can really be in Oshkosh. So we hope that you are inspired to go out and maybe take a walk or drive your bike to school or anywhere, to the grocery store, to the ice cream store, wherever you want. So again, that pretty much wraps up everything here for this edition of Rethink. We hope you enjoyed your show, and you can always connect with us through our website, rethinkwinnebago.org, and check us out on Facebook or Twitter or any of the other social media that we have. Till next time, let's keep creating a community that helps make the easy choice, or the healthy choice, the easy choice.